Good morning, interwebs. It is, what day of the week is it? It's Monday. Monday, September 23rd. It's the first day of fall, y'all. Yep, that's what it is. And it is after midnight here. But I just got out of the shower, so I just restarted my day, basically. This morning I was all ready to go and vlog, and then it just didn't happen. For reasons that are going to lead to my vlogs for the next while here. So I posted today on Instagram that I wanted to do a new thing for the new season, which is upon us, because I'm always trying new things, which I'll talk about in a second. But what I am going to try for this season, literal season of fall, from now through, when it ends in December, is to try to fall into a more balanced routine. Now, I might kind of be jumping in, or probably falling, more like on my face, because I am endlessly trying new things to make and improve my life, the life of my family, the efficiency around here, and to, get all the things that we would like to get done. And then, sprinkle in the extra bits, because I tend to excel at the extra bits and not at the normal bits. So, I'm always trying new things. I was actually having a conversation today about that. And I was thinking of the fact that I'm always trying, new methods and ideas of trying to find that, efficiency in life. Because even if each individual method does not prove to be a long-term success in my life, I usually glean some small tidbits from each thing that I try, and those kind of come together in a way that at least is functional for a time, for a season of our life, because our life is constantly changing. I mean, maybe at some point I will get to a portion of my life where the seasons don't change as rapidly, but in our life situation and with a growing family, it's just, things are always changing, because we're always reaching new, developmental milestones, and the way everything all plays, and then, the way external factors on life affect things, it's always changing. But I have noticed that I sometimes have issues with balancing the areas of my life. Sometimes I focus too much on, just doing lifey things and doing nothing extra within those lifey things. I mean, that is probably the least often, focused on, but, I mean, it happens. You'll get tunnel vision on just doing the things that, the squeakiest wheels in your life, and you just focus on that. Sometimes there's just, all the attention is on our school, and so none of the other things are happening. Sometimes everything is focused, if I have a craft show or something, it all becomes business focused, because for a time that's what needs to happen. I just feel like we have been going from thing to thing to thing for the last couple of years. It's what's the next event that's coming up, and then everything just shifts to whatever it needs to be focused on till that thing happens, and then we find the next thing, and the next thing, and it's just exhausting. So, I'm trying to find a greater balance, to perhaps learn to balance things, because I am not good at that. I am all in or not in at all most of the time, and it would be good if my cat did not attack me right now. Thank you. She had that jumpy look on her face, and it was gonna hurt. So, I'm attempting to try to balance things more, and I thought that it would help me to do that if I vlogged about it to some degree. And also, I am more apt to daily vlog, I figured out, when there is a purpose to the vlogs. It was easier for me to vlog during Vlogust because Steve was doing it with me, and I felt if he was putting in the effort to make his components, then I had to put in the effort to make them go out into the world. And sometimes it just helps to have a thing. And so I am using this as a benefit for myself, and perhaps you will glean some things from it too, in trying to find balance between the various areas of my life, and we're trying some things. So, this morning, well, actually all day today, I was not a good example of balance. So, we have begun the 4-H year. Well, it officially begins October 1st. But, we had our last meeting on Sunday with the previous officers and leader and such, and I got to come home with the bag o' things because now I am the new leader, which is fine, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to figure that out along the way, but yeah, I'm excited, I guess. So, that is a thing, and so we're figuring out how to, like, you know, put all those things in my kids' new roles and all the stuff that needs to happen with 4-H. I now have 2 4-Hers, so that's going to add a huge chunk of 4-H things to my plate that had not been there previously when I only had 1. But that is all going to happen. And today was the day we needed to finish all of the paperwork from last year's 4-H for my daughter to enter for all of her, like, project award things. And we were basically done yesterday, except she had some stuff that needed, like, more fine-tuning and that we wanted to put more effort into, which we did today. Yesterday, we went to print out the basic forms, and even though we typed everything into all the PDF files, we'd printed them all out. I mean, we'd printed one earlier, and it worked, and so we didn't think to, like, check. Printed all of them out for the numerous projects. Come in here to find that all of them had, like, spots in the PDF that were just blank. So, that was a problem. And so we weren't able to take the meeting yesterday. We spent all day today, again, working on that. In fact, I asked Steve yesterday to switch up his sleep schedule. He took my other kids to dance so that we could focus on this and get it to last year's leader's house and all the things that it can get turned in. Because it requires numerous signatures for all of these things. It's like she had to sign them and I had to sign them, and then we had to take them for the leader to sign them, and the leader takes them in, and it's a big thing. And oh my goodness, I have not signed my name that many times since I was signing high school yearbooks. That's what it felt like. But, got all that done. But that has been, like, all I have focused on for the last, like, 3 days. I thought that we had been ahead of the game getting on this, but I had not actually laid eyes on the objects in question. They were happening, just not at the pace that I thought they were. So, that is now done, but obviously we did it in an unbalanced way. And it actually, I was surprisingly calm about the whole thing. You would have all been very impressed. I was impressed. But I would like to not be in that position again next year, right? So, trying to figure out all the things that are going on in the relatively near future. I'm really just trying right now to focus on what's going on in the next season. I think that looking at things like quarterly is not a bad way to look at things right now, since I am having still issues with, like, tracking a timeline. I can't really tell you in order what I did in the last week. So, you know, that's a thing. But because of that, looking too far down the road is just daunting. And just looking day to day doesn't really help me make forward progress. So, I spent my morning while she was working on her side of things and doing stuff, sitting down with my calendar till the end of the year, have my handy dandy paper calendar that I bought on clearance at Walmart at the beginning of the year. It was like $1, and actually the paper quality is so good. Like, I'm very happy with it. My pencil marks erased, like, cleanly. It was good. But anyways, I went through and I wrote down all of the outside of the house commitments that we have. I plan to add more to my calendar in the coming days, but I didn't want to get overwhelmed by calendaring because, I mean, I can calendar and plan with the best of them and then not do any of the things that it says, right? So, trying to avoid that. But I did sit down and write things down, which I guess was supposed to make me feel calmer. I don't know that happened, but it is done, And I did feel accomplished because I did it. So now I'm going to do a few things around my office tonight. Try to go to bed on the earlier side. I'd like to go to bed, I don't know, as soon as I finish the thing that I'm working on. And maybe do a little bit of reading and then go to sleep. And tomorrow I'll get up and just continue to have that be my focus, right? That I'm trying to balance things out. Try to do a little bit of everything. Like tonight, I was done helping other people. So it took a little while and I worked on my Tiny Tails blanket and it was enjoyable. And I could have worked on it more, but instead, once everybody went to sleep, I decided to take a shower because that needed to happen. And then I come in here, clean up a little, and then I have some things that I've been remiss on mailing out. I want to finish those and then go to bed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.